Live, this is 8 News Now at 6:30.
Well, this Sunday on live TV, a daring attempt to recreate Evel Knievel's famous jump at the Caesars Palace fountains on the Las Vegas Strip. Thanks for staying with us at 6:30. I'm Christiane Klein.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Las Vegas Now co-host Courtney Perna talked with X Games champion Travis Pastrana today ahead of the big stunt on Sunday.
There are a lot of guys who've got a lot of guts. They get on a motorcycle and head towards that takeoff ramp, they're going to end up dead.
Can you believe it was 50 years ago that Evel Knievel jumped, or at least attempted to jump over the fountains here at Caesars Palace? And the only man kind of crazy enough to do it again, Travis Pastrana. Now, are you sick of people telling you how dangerous this is yet?
Yeah, well, it's going to be a lot of fun as long as, like, this is kind of my desk job. So as long as the desk doesn't flip over and land on me, it's going to be a good day.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about your desk, because I got to be honest, when I told some of my dirt bike friends that, I was going to be interviewing you, they said, oh, this is going to be easy. On his bike, he'll jump that easily. But you're not jumping it on a souped-up dirt bike. You're jumping it on a heavy Indian.
This weighs more than double what the modern-day motocross bike weighs.
Right.
It has almost no suspension. So when you land, that's why Evel crashed so much, because you land, if you miss your mark by, 10 feet, it's like basically jumping a tank.
Because I understand that, they were talking about the Triumph that he was on before, and you're right, the motocross bike, how much suspension room is there usually?
So you have a foot of travel. So it's basically jumping onto a big trampoline.
Yeah.
Now this, you have double the weight and 1/3 of the suspension travel. So it's like jumping with 400 pounds under you and jumping onto a mini tramp.
Okay, and why is this a good idea, and how is this going to work? Because hearing you just explain that, it makes my stomach turn.
My dream my whole life was to kind of never grow up, to ride dirt bikes for a living, and this is the most infamous and most iconic stunt location in the world, definitely if you're a motorcycle rider, for sure. The Caesars Palace fountain, and to have a chance to jump it live on History Channel is just, it's rad.
How does this compare to when you attempted that double backflip for the first time on a motorcycle?
Yeah, well, the double backflip, the difference was I got to practice, 100 times every day into a foam pit.
Yeah.
With this jump, I got to practice similar jumps, and we know, between Red Bull and New Year No Limits and everything, we know about how fast to go. But the problem with this is the suspension, this bike is not meant to fly.
And getting it up to speed.
Oh, it gets up to speed real fast. That's kind of the biggest problem, is that this motorcycle has so much power that if you twist the throttle just a little bit, you're 10 mile an hour different. And you got 2 mile an hour is safe.
You're scaring me.
Scared myself.
Well, talk to me about the energy in Las Vegas, because I know you've done some, stunts and everything here. What's the energy like?
Energy in Las Vegas is absolutely the best. I mean, you guys have some of the most amazing sporting events. We had our first Nitro Circus live show ever, right down the road. But to come here in Vegas and to have an opportunity to do 3 tribute jumps. I mean, and not just in motocross gear. I'm wearing a costume. What Evel Knievel wore,
Are you really?
high heel boots. I mean, it's not made for
Vegas,
shifting.
baby, bring out the sequins.
Exactly.
Will you have sequins?
I will have, it'll look
sequins
very,
always
very
pretty shiny.
similar to what Evel had.
You're gonna have a cape?
I have a cape.
Yes, that's
Gotta have a
awesome.
cape.
Set the DVR, folks. The 3-hour Evel Live broadcast is on the History Channel this Sunday from 5 until 8 p.m., or if you can, watch it live, because it's going to be something to see. You actually had a physical reaction there when you saw him do the double flip.
Yes, that was really terrifying. Well, and that was in a controlled area. The thing that they didn't talk about is wind plays a role in this as well. And so everybody's going to be paying attention to what we're going to have out there on